Instantly, when I was asked this question, it brought me back to why I'm doing this in the first place. I don't want to ever have to say that I can't afford it. I don't want that anymore. I want a life where there's a savings in my back pocket.
I think we were born for it. I think we were born for it. Hey, I think we were born for it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Boss Babe Wednesdays, where I like to motivate and inspire boss babes like you to push past your fears and follow your dreams. In today's Boss Babe Wednesday video, I am sitting on the floor in my bedroom, right in front of my makeup counter, and this is because my plan this week was to have my makeup KonMari organization video go up tomorrow, but unfortunately life happened and I didn't get the chance to actually sit down and edit it yet. So I figured that I would use this inspiration that I got today and come on here and film a quick video, and then next week will be that organization video, so stay tuned for that. As you guys know, I have been doing a business for a few months now. This is a venture that I decided to go on because I was looking for ways that I could make an income online and be able to actually pour my heart and soul into my passion, which is making YouTube videos. And it was really hard for me to do that when I was still going to work, because if you know YouTube, it takes so much time, so much energy. So I really needed to find a way to be able to make more time for myself, and I'm hoping that one day this can honestly be my full-time job, is making YouTube videos. And if you know how YouTubers make their money, it is mostly from affiliate marketing. You know, you see your YouTubers share a product, and that product they are either sponsored to talk about, or they are selling it through affiliate marketing links and getting a commission when you actually go through and buy through their links. Because I was becoming a YouTuber, I knew that I had to kind of look into ways to make it into an actual business, and that is one of the big ways that people do. But I had been doing it for a year on my own, and I made, I think, $70 within my first year of doing affiliate marketing online. And so that obviously wasn't enough to keep me employed full-time like I am now. So I needed to look into different ways to be able to make that actually work for me. So what I did is I Googled a few different ways to, you know, make money online. And I found this online marketing program that teaches you how to do it properly. And so I joined, I signed up with the program, and honestly, it has been amazing ever since. Every once in a while, you run into those skeptical people who have done something like that before and were skeptical and didn't want it to be the same thing, didn't want to fail. I'm always constantly trying to get people to understand their worth and their potential. And this is the same thing that I had to do when I first signed up, because I too was that person who was very skeptical about it. So one of the questions that I was asked today was, what is the worst thing that can happen to me if I do sign up, so that I can prepare myself if that worst thing happens? Instantly, when I was asked this question, it brought me back to why I'm doing this in the first place. Honestly, in my opinion, the worst thing that can happen to you is if you don't sign up, you don't make a change in your life, and you keep living the way that you're living. Because I'm living that life. Even right now, I'm not at a place in my business yet where I'm making it big and I'm making tons of money, but I am taking steps in order to get there. I was at a point in my life where I was literally living paycheck to paycheck. Alex and I were starting to look at buying a new house, and I knew that this was something that I was never going to be able to do because I had literally just come out of college. I paid $60,000 to go to school to become an interior designer, and I was still living a life of paycheck to paycheck. Coming into this business had made me realize that there's so much more potential out there that you are not tapping into. Yeah, back in the day when it was a big thing to go to college and go get a good 9-to-5 job and make lots of money doing that, that was because the internet wasn't a thing back then. So that's why everybody believed that, because the internet wasn't a viable source of income back then. Now, it is. We no longer have to live that 9-to-5 life anymore. And that is exactly what I want. I want to be able to choose my hours. I want to be able to be creative when I want to be creative. I don't want to have to be creative in the hours of 9 to 5 and constantly sit at a desk and push out projects and be creative every single minute of the day. That's not what I want. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and do a workout, take my dog for a walk, have a coffee, have a good morning, not have to deal with traffic back and forth every single day. I want to be be able to choose when I work and when I actually spend time with my family. I want to be able to stay home when I have kids, because that's coming out really soon. I want to be able to make these choices for myself and actually build a viable income on my own with actual skills that you learn. I don't want a get rich quick scheme. I want something that is actually going to work long term for me, that I can actually use and apply in my everyday life. In my opinion, this is the worst thing that could happen to me. Not being able to buy a house because I don't have the money to do so. Not being able to travel because I'm stuck at a 9-to-5 position where I only get 3 weeks vacation. Not being able to live the life that I want to live. Not being happy because I have to go do something every day that isn't my passion. I want to be able to live a life that literally makes me jump out of bed in the morning because I'm so excited to do it. If I continue staying where I'm at right now, then I'm just going to continue living paycheck to paycheck. I'm just going to continue struggling every single month because I can't make my bills. We've needed a kitchen table for months, because our table is falling apart and we can't afford it. And I don't want to ever have to say that I can't afford it. I don't want that anymore. I want a life where there's a savings in my back pocket. And even saying that right now is really hard for me to even believe, because I have lived my whole life living paycheck to paycheck. My family did. We do now. And I don't think that that's my life. I don't want to live that life anymore. In all reality, you make life work how you want it to work. What if the worst thing that happened was that you decided to go for it and you learned something? If you didn't make any money at all, but you jumped into it, you tried, and you took that step forward to change your life, at least you took that step. Because if you join and nothing happens, you can take something away from that. Whether it's from the trainings that you learn or learning that that's not the right path for you. At least you know. What's the point of sitting back wondering to yourself if that thing could have been the thing that changed your situation? So I want you to answer that question for me in the comments below. If you were to do that thing that you have been terrified to do, what is the worst thing for you that could happen if you went through with it? It opens up a whole new world for you when you actually go forward and do the things that you're afraid to do. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So anyways, guys, I am gonna go have my bath now because it is Tuesday and I really need to go have this bath because I need to de-stress. I hope you got some value and some content out of today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can join this amazing group of boss babes who support and motivate each other. And always do that in the comments, guys. Support and motivate each other to push past your fears and just do the things that you want to do. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next Boss Babe Wednesday video, which will be finally my KonMari Organize With Me video. So stay tuned for that. I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
You and I were born for